Hello children, I hope you must have done light and dark reaction yesterday. Now we come to polymerization. The end product of dark reaction was glucose. Now glucose is going to be converted to starch. Starch is the storage form of sugar in plants. So several molecules of glucose combine to form one molecule of starch, and this process is called polymerization. Do this progress check questions every time. I don't need to repeat that you are supposed to do the progress check questions. Adaptations in a leaf for photosynthesis. Large surface area for maximum light absorption. If the surface area is more light will fall on the leaves. And you know that when light falls on leaves, chlorophyll gets activated. Leaf arrangement at right angle to the light source to obtain maximum light. Cuticle. First, you should remember what is cuticle. The waxy covering present on the upper surface of the leaves. Cuticle and upper epidermis are transparent and waterproof. So when they are transparent, light will enter freely. Numerous stomata for rapid exchange of gases. Thinness of leaves. The leaves are thin such that the distance between the cells reduces and there is rapid transport. Chloroplast. The location of chloroplast is important. They are located in the mesophyll cells between the upper and lower epidermis of the leaf. Hence, they are in the upper layers such that more light energy will be absorbed. Extensive vein system for rapid transport to and from the mesophyll cells. So these adaptations are important. You will learn them as it is. The end result of the products of photosynthesis. You have already done the equation of photosynthesis. You know the products are glucose, water and oxygen. What happens to all three of them? The fate of these end products. Glucose. It may be immediately consumed by the plant cells, stored in the form of starch. How is glucose converted to starch? By polymerization. Converted into sucrose or used in synthesizing fats, proteins. Water. The 6 molecules of water which are produced are reused in continuing the process of photosynthesis. Oxygen. We know if there was no oxygen on earth, there would be no life. So oxygen is used for respiration by the leaf cells itself and it diffuses out, which is used by all living organisms for respiration. Factors affecting photosynthesis. The external factors, you have light intensity, CO2 concentration, temperature and water content. Light intensity and CO2 concentration. Photosynthesis increases with light intensity up to a certain limit, and then it gets stabilized at a certain point. Just look at this figure down. CO2 concentration here is 0.02%. Here is the rate of photosynthesis. This way is light intensity. So as light intensity increases, rate of CO2 increases. After some time, it gets stabilized. Further, even if there is increase in light intensity, photosynthesis rate will not increase. But suppose after some time you increase the rate of CO2, the percentage of CO2 you increase. What happens? Again, photosynthesis will increase and get stabilized at a particular point. After that, rate of photosynthesis will not increase. So both the factors, light intensity and CO2 concentration, both depend on each other. Next is temperature. As temperature rises, the rate of photosynthesis will also increase. But this rise will only be up to an optimum temperature of 35 degrees Celsius. At higher temperatures, photosynthesis may stop. For example, above 40 degrees Celsius. Why? Because photosynthesis occurs in presence of enzymes, and at high temperatures, enzymes are destroyed. Next, water content. We have already studied about the dependence of the opening and closing of guard cells according to the amount of water present. You know, when water is less, the guard cells will become flaccid and there will be closure of stomata. So automatically the rate of photosynthesis will reduce. I will stop here, children. Today you read all these things, underline everything exactly, and start learning also. All the best.